to fight, to prove I'm right. I don't need to be forgiven.
Welcome to Backpacking with Buckley.
Hey friends, like Sam said, welcome to Backpacking with Buckley. He and I today are out on a hike. And are you the type of person that needs to motivate to get going? Or do you need to get going to motivate? Especially when you're a teenager. Let's talk about it.
Don't cry, don't raise your eyes. It's only teenage wasteland.
So I've talked Sam here into playing a role today, doing a little acting, because he usually has plenty of enthusiasm for nature. But as we all know, teenagers and adolescents might be a little tough to get them outside. So how do you get them motivated to get going, or get going and then get motivated? If you're anything like me, I need to just get my butt out there, and once I get a few steps down the trail, that's when the motivation hits. So sometimes that may be the way to do it. So I find a good strategy with your kids is just lie to them. Tell them that the trail's easy and beautiful and that it's only half a mile long. And then when you get 3 miles out there and it's too far to go, then that's when you let them know that it's a 12-mile hike. How do you feel about that, Sam?
Salad saved my hand. Travel south cross land. Put out the fire and don't look past my shoulder.
Another favorite feature that teens like is when you kill them with sarcasm, such as all these ups and downs. Aren't they just like a roller coaster in a theme park, Sam?
Yeah.
Another tip for you parents, if your kids play Pokemon Go or any of those types of games, you could also tell them that there's a huge plethora of findings out in the woods. And then let them know once you get out there that you're shocked that there's no signal. Isn't this a great time, Sam? Aren't you having fun? Isn't this the best time you ever had in your life? You're also going to want to check in with your teens often. Make sure they're having a good time. They love it. When you're out here and there's no place for them to run, it's a great time to sit them down, talk about the birds and the bees. You ready, Sam?
Yeah, I am.
As a rite of passage, you want your kids to grow up and be adults, and Sam's not quite ready for alcohol yet, and I don't drink. So I like to bring a special treat that'll just really get you jazzed on trail and get as close as you can to being drunk on nature. And that is a nice flask or bottle of hot dog water. Cheers, Sam. Nothing makes your kid feel like a young adult more than hot dog water.
But she doesn't know who I am, and she doesn't give a damn about me, 'cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. Ooh.
Always feed the teens. What do you have in there, Sam? What's that coffee called?
Black Stag, iced latte, mocha, coffee,
And
M&M's.
Metro. Watermelon. All right, back on trail, man. Shit. Speaking of swear words, another motivational factor for you parents out there, if you're a little more progressive, I like to let Sam say 1 swear word per mile. We've gone 2 miles now, so Sam, here's your chance.
You're such a crap butt, Dad.
He's still learning. In case you're interested, we are at Sibley State Park in Minnesota, central Minnesota, and we are doing the hiking club trail called the Mount Tom Trail, which is 3.3 miles, and hopefully from what you've seen, pretty awesome little trail. It is May 3rd and it is a very late spring around here, so it should be in full bloom by now, but it's not, which allows us to see through all of the canopies. That's about all for facts today. There's always learning opportunities on trail. And here's a sandbox at the campgrounds. Sam's gonna practice digging himself a cat hole. Well done.
Dad, you good?
You did real good. All right, Sammy, we're almost back to Mount Tome.
Actually, it's Mount Tom, Dad.
Oh, see, he's learning a lot on trail.
Thanks to my dad and all of his tips, I love hiking.
All right, we are on mile 4, which means Sam gets 2 more swear words. Let's give it a go, Sam.
Ass butt.
Getting better every time.
Yeah.
So darn near 4.5 miles after taking a couple side trails. Good little hike today. And in all seriousness, you probably caught on to the silliness of this video, but getting motivated to get out can be difficult sometimes. And most of the time, it's just taking that first step on trail that'll give you the motivation. Which means the tough part is just getting in the car and driving to a trailhead. But when it comes to teens like Sam, I got pretty lucky. Because he loves being out here and he can absolutely out hike me. So anyway, we're back to the car. It's been a fun little day and I hope you guys can get motivated to get outside more often. But we are at the Subaru and Sam, I believe you deserve yourself a cheeseburger and 1 more swear word. Fire away, buddy.
Shitballs.
That's Dad's favorite word. Be yourselves. Be happy, everybody. We'll see you real soon.